Assassin's Creed Shadows' new fighting system rewards creative combinations between its characters and weapons. Today, we want to give you a few tips to help you make the most out of what Naoe and Yasuke have to offer. Every weapon in Shadows deals light and heavy attacks, which can be chained together to attack enemies. This includes the all-new posture attack, which is triggered by holding the input of a light or heavy attack long enough to charge and increase its damage. The charge on these attacks can be held continuously, allowing you to move or change targets. Posture attacks can break through an enemy's block. It can also be executed mid-combo to transform a regular attack into a stance change. Yasuke also has this unique ability to chain posture attacks, allowing him to dole out massive amounts of damage. But be mindful of when you charge. Enemies will attempt to interrupt your posture attacks whenever they can. Some abilities can enhance posture attacks. Yasuke's sheath posture attack allows him to charge up an opening strike while his katana is still in his sheath. At max level, this ability grants 50% of an adrenaline chunk upon success, meaning you can use your active abilities more quickly and frequently. Offense isn't everything though. Both Yasuke and Naoe can defend themselves using directional dodges to avoid incoming blows, and parrying at the right moment can interrupt enemy combos, creating an opening to strike. Yasuke can also block and withstand incoming ranged attacks. This defensive stance can be maintained for as long as you can hold the parrying input. However, it can be broken by unstoppable enemy attacks. Be careful. Executing a perfect dodge will leave enemies exposed for counterattacks. Use posture attacks and active abilities in these moments for maximum damage. Lastly, your selected combat difficulty determines how much damage your opponents can inflict, how aggressively they attack, and even how well they work together to bring you down. Choose this option wisely. Yasuke's and Naoe's unique skill trees and weapons have their own strengths and weaknesses in combat. The katana is Naoe's most versatile weapon, offering options for both offense and defense. Counterattack is a katana passive ability that turns a perfect parry into a counterattack. This can even be upgraded to interrupt flurry combos and unstoppable attacks. The reach of the Kasarigama's chain and lightning quick attacks from the sickle blade make it brilliant for crowd control. The special ability Entanglement can tangle an enemy in his chain and drag them in any direction. Naoe has much less health and can only deflect attacks, so using a distance-keeping weapon like the Kasarigama is essential. The Hidden Blade and Tanto are Naoe's fastest weapon choice, and can be used to exploit enemy vulnerabilities. Backstab is an especially effective ability for highlighting an enemy's weak points. If you become overwhelmed, Escape Strike will perform an attack into a backward dodge, offering you a chance to change weapons and regroup. Naoe's Shinobi tools can be helpful in both stealth and combat gameplay. The kunai is a deadly projectile, perfect for flinging at your enemies to break their armor or headshots, while the shuriken are better for staggering and even pushing them back. The Adrenaline Generator passive ability also has the benefit of increasing the adrenaline gained by 3%, which allows you to use your active abilities more frequently. Like Naoe, Yasuke's long katana is efficient in both attacking and defending. Rapid strikes can disable and execute single targets, while its devastating sheathed attack catches enemies off guard. Precise timing maximizes this blade's effectiveness, as it shatters armor and pierces hearts. The Yumi Bow is Yasuke's ideal weapon for mid to long range combat, and requires precision and dexterity to master. If using the bow in close combat, try the Clear Mind ability. This slows time around you for 10 seconds, giving you more time to aim at your targets and land headshots. The Teppo is an extremely lethal and accurate gunpowder rifle. While powerful, it's much slower than the bow due to its long reload times. We recommend using the Teppo Tempo ability to chain another shot without aiming, and then the close quarter ability to use it for a melee strike. The Naginata is ideal for crowd and distance control, but its length doesn't offer Yasuke much for defense. Look to end conflict quickly with the Naginata by using abilities like Crescent Strike, which covers a large area around him and pushes multiple enemies back. The Kanabo's specialty is dealing blunt force damage. Its destructive power can break through defenses and pulverize enemies, but it is a relatively slow weapon that puts Yasuke in a vulnerable position if an attack misses its target. Using the skill Forward Momentum allows you to chain attacks faster, minimizing the slow feel of its heavy swing. Use the 2 equipped weapon slots to your advantage. Look at the situation before you and switch to the weapons you think will give you the best combination of options. For instance, you could deal short-range damage with the Hidden Blade and Tanto, and then change to the Kasiregama when overwhelmed, creating the necessary distance you need to get away. Experimentation is key. There are many abilities in Yasuke's and Naoe's mastery trees that will dramatically increase your damage output in combat. This includes Naoe's disorienting bolt and anti-flanking lightning kicks, which use her unique Shinobi capabilities to confuse enemies and quickly strike them down. Yasuke's powerful war kick and battle cry make a great combo for staggering enemies in a broad radius and knocking them further away. At any point in the game, you can reset all your skills and select new ones to try a different approach. Abilities represented by a diamond shape are active abilities and require 1 adrenaline chunk to be used. Try to enhance abilities that generate adrenaline faster, like Naoe's Tanto passive, Invigorating Kill. Using active abilities can significantly influence the outcome of battles, providing a strategic edge when used effectively. As you complete activities, you will gain knowledge points, which in turn increases your knowledge rank. Knowledge ranks are important, as they are needed to unlock certain abilities in each mastery path. Progressing your knowledge path is always a good idea. Managing equipment is vital to your success. It is crucial to regularly upgrade your gear at the Hideout's Forge to match your equipment to your level, and using engraved perks can significantly improve your stats. Perks can be unlocked when you kill a target, but you can also purchase them at merchants, find some in chests, get them as rewards for specific accomplishments, or by constructing your forge at the Hideout. Perks can be straightforward stat improvements, added afflictions, or different exotic conditions. Some weapons can also induce afflictions like bleeding, poison, daze, and knockout. Afflictions require build-up time to take effect, the length of which varies based on your gear and perks. These are best used on enemies with more health. Making smart and strategic decisions is key to your combat success, and finding synergy between the right equipment, stats, and perks will give you a massive advantage on the battlefield. Get creative and start experimenting. Check out our other guides for more tips and tricks in Assassin's Creed Shadows.